Great. Who are you?
Brian.
Brian. Okay. Is that spelled B-R-I-A-N?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Brian. So, Brian, are you currently homeless?
I have no place of residence. Yeah, I'm homeless, basically.
Gotcha. And stuff. And how long have you been homeless?
I haven't had my. Well, I did 8 years in YA, right? When I was a kid, growing up, and I got like 20 years in prison. So, I mean, I've never had my own home before. I never had my own, except a motel room, you know. Every night, someone hook me up with a hotel room or something like that, you know, for the night. But about maybe like I've been homeless without a home like 20 years, you know.
Okay.
They just feel just letting it go, man. Like you got to do something about the homeless people, bro. Because there's getting too many of them now.
Yeah.
And they're not doing nothing about it really, and they're becoming more and more. And they're wondering why all the trash is around. Help these guys out, man.
Right.
Sometimes it takes a little step to do something, or they never gonna get help. And there's some crazy motherfuckers out here, crazy people out here.
Okay, so what is life like for you, like in the streets of Bakersfield?
Most of the time, I stay up during the night because it's better to sleep during the day. You know, like when everybody's up and moving, you don't have to worry about like being asleep and someone walking up on your shit while you're asleep. You know.
Yep. Okay.
But I love Bakersfield. You know, I mean, it don't annoy me. You know, like I mean, would I rather have a real house to live in, or like, yeah, I would. You know, like my family, my brother, they got their own spot, but they did that all by themselves. You know, I don't want to intrude on their shit. You know, so I feel like I'm obligated. You know, like even though they offer so that, you know, I can do that to them. You know.
Gotcha. And damn. So, hey man, let's take it back. Like, how was life like growing up as a kid?
Well, before I got sent to YA, out the window at night and running away from home for 3 days in a row.
Yep.
You know, just running around. That's how I got so used to the neighborhood. I know every day. I will never ever get lost here. You know.
Yep.
Ever. You know.
Okay, you said you've been locked up in YA. So, Harry, how'd you even get there in the first place?
Oh, me and my homies decided to rob a house, and we found a gun under the mattress. You know. And we were at this park, and he fired it off in the bathroom. He was trying to sell it, and he didn't believe he had a gun, so he fired that shit. And the cops were like, "Zoosh!" Like within seconds, you know. And we got sent to YA for that right there. Me and my homeboy. You know?
Okay, and damn. So that was what age?
I was 13.
13, and when you get out?
I got out when I was 21.
21. Okay. Damn.
And only for like, and then I did something else crazy, and then I got sent to fucking prison. And then I started doing a parole prison number. Back then you can never get rid of those numbers, man. It's violation after violation for the dumbest shit, and they're wondering why the prison's so crowded, you know?
Yep.
So now these days you can walk around with an 8 ball in your pocket, get arrested with it, and then psych you out. I'm like, man, I wish it was like that one back in the day, you know?
Damn. Okay. And stuff. So
But
Free, you got any? You had any like goals, aspirations growing up?
a songwriter, everybody around me, they call me country, little country, you know? After the big country. Country music. I used to write a grip of it, you know, like a grip. Probably like walking around at night all by myself, I'm just singing to myself, and it gets me through, you know. Like I love all music, you know. Like I listen to hip hop, rap, country, a lot of that country and rap music, like Florida Georgia line, you know. Music fucking motivates, you know.
Yep, gets you up.
Yeah, you know, bad mood or something like that. Music it changes. Music's changed the whole world, you know.
Yep. Stuff. Okay, shit, man. So currently, stuff, you know, you being homeless. You said you was 46?
I'm 45 right now.
Oh, 45. Okay. And has there any steps you've taken to get off the streets of Bakersfield?
I probably got an application in but it's a line, you know. It's like, fuck affirmative action. The best man qualified for a job. It ain't like that in some towns. It's like there's a list of like, and this guy's waiting already, you know, and that guy's waiting. And like, you know, I mean, I got ID, I got everything to go get a job with it. But guess what? I can't find one. And if I ever do get a job, I'm gonna have that job for a long, long, long time.
All right.
They let me go, you know. But it ain't because I'm getting fired or nothing. I never get fired before. Nothing. Man.
Oh, okay. So you worked before?
I work.
I will
work.
And what's the prior jobs you had in the past?
Landscaping. A few car washes around here, like the old 34th Street car wash. I worked there. The homeless shelter. I've worked there too. You know. The physical trainer. You know. Like, I was fit for a minute. You know. I still got a little cut on me, but I quit doing that for a while because I didn't have a license.
Gotcha.
I had whole people on my list, so I was going in. They thought I was, so it was helping them, and they were paying me whatever they wanted to pay me. You know, there was no fucking hour money, and it was just fucking just. You want to get in shape? I'll put you in shape. You know. You know.
Gotcha, man. All right.
I got a lot of skills. It seems like you can't find nowhere to get paid really a job, as in job, like a stub. You know, you can't find it at work.
Yeah. Damn. So, are you using?
Every once in a while, you know, like. But really, right? No, not really. It ain't really doing anything for me. You know, it's like sometimes when you get older, you do that shit for so long, it shit don't work no more.
Yeah, I hear you.
I don't fuck that fed, you know, that shit.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, don't do that, man. That shit be killing people.
But I mean, I love marijuana, you know.
Okay.
And I know God loves marijuana, or He wouldn't have grown it, you know.
That's right. That's right. Shit, man. And yeah, shit. Straight, man. So, how you stay warm at night? You know, it's getting colder now, or it's been getting colder. But you know, how you like deal with the weather and stuff? You know, hot, cold.
Sometimes I just put up with it. You know, I can block it out. You know, I said, you never know how cold it was, dog, and how cold it really could get until you're in Kingman, Arizona. I fell asleep under a bridge one time, and I was freezing so bad, I probably would have died, but my foot was starting to shake. Like, you know, it was quivering, shaking, and there was a can next to my foot, and it was hitting the can, and that woke me up. And if I wouldn't have woke up, man, that was death rattle right there, you know. I was frozen to death, man. But out here, I ain't living that cold, really. Like I was living up at the lake for a minute with my brother and my sister, you know. It's worse up there. Like homeless people all up there too, living in the parks, down by the Canyon River, all along there. Like you can't walk down that one alley and find it empty. There's always somebody sleeping in the alley, you know.
Yeah.
Always, you know.
Yeah. Okay, man. Freak. And you got any like loved ones? You know, kids, wife that you want to say hi to, let them know how you doing?
My mom, Sharon, my brother Chris, my brother Chad Rebel. We all been through the same thing, you know. We all been through this, like, you know, it's really no sweat, but you know, there's always love out there for us. I know that, you know. Don't ever think that I'm not here because you guys put me out here or anything. I'm not here because, you know, it's what I choose to do, or you know. I got family first. Has always been the number one thing in my family, you know. My brother's making new T-shirts right now, family first on them, you know.
Gotcha,
I love
man.
you guys, you know.
Respect. Okay, man. And do you consent to the video to be posted?
Yeah, go ahead, yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Brian.
No problem, man.